Welcome for our final episode, in both senses of the word. We have the Europa League final against Barcelona and the final episode from Duisburg and FM22 as a whole. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope I do too. Welcome back for the final time, as covered. We are playing against Barcelona, currently managed by Xavi still. We are playing at the Nuevo Mestalla, Valencia's ground, and in honour of that, I've dug out my Valencia shirt. We've played only the one game since. You can see it up here. We'll cover it in a little bit more detail shortly. I just wanted to play like a really weak team. Give the guys a little bit of game time because there's a 12-day gap between the final game of the season and the final that we're going to be playing now. And before we jump into the final itself, if you could do me a favour, like and subscribe, show your support on the channel, would be greatly appreciated. And make sure you're sticking around for when FM23 launches. We've got a beta with Dortmund that I'm going to be doing, and I hope to see you there for that. So the 15-0, I wasn't expecting it. We had Rodenberg back, so I thought we'll leave him on the bench, give him a little bit game time. Hopefully he's nice and fresh and fit and raring to go for the final. But yeah, Aquino scored 8. He had a good game. Velison was the only player to play the whole game, which they had players to be able to rotate, but didn't fancy it, which is nice of them. We had 57 shots, 28 on target, and we had an XG of 8. Pretty conclusive victory for us. Got the morale up, and it kept the fitness as raring as it could be. We had the standard pre-important game injury. So there was 3 of which, Bertini, who was our backup goalkeeper, Cáceres, who's our backup striker, and Rodenberg, who's just come back from injury, has a neck strain, which he injured after jumping. Of course. And just as an overview of the Europa League itself, games without losing, Barcelona haven't lost in the last 10 games, which is a bit mad. We've scored 32, so it's 3 more than Celtic, who we just knocked out. Most shots also for ourselves. Most possession was Barca. We're up there, but not high enough. Clean sheets, we were okay, but nowhere near Napoli's 8. Fewest conceded, we were nowhere near that as well. Most dribbles made, we were 3rd on that list, so we're doing okay. Yeah, not too bad at all. Villarreal, they were win loss, because that loss was us, and we knocked them out. Get out of here. So we'll jump onto it as a whole. As we said at the end of last episode, Karademir can become top scorer if he scores 4 goals. Probably not going to happen. But if he does, he'll cement himself player of the match awards too. I suppose what we should do is jump into our team selection and have a look what we've got to play with. So we've got Duar, Karolchuk, Betenko as our midfield 3. They're defenders. Hornios in goal, Charis, Velison, Jonsian just in front of them now because we had that injury to Rodenberg. Senga, Stozic, Aquino and Karademir completing the squad. There's no one really that we need to keep an eye on. There's quite a few of little injuries, unfortunately. So we'll just see what we can do with that. But we've got a really strong team going into the game. And hopefully, we'll be holding that little trophy at the end of it. Barca are coming in with wins across the board and a 4-3-3. Araujo, Balde, a few real players still knocking about in their team. We are just completely regens because we know I don't like old people. So get them out of here. So we've made our way almost 15 minutes in without a highlight. We haven't had a shot. They have, but they've had 2 actually, but neither of which are on target. These are horrific kits, I've just realised. Jonsian, Stozic, working the ball nicely between us. Make sure you don't just give away needless possession, especially in the final. Velison's chasing onto that, but there's not a chance he's going to get to it. And Diop in goal for Barcelona has possession. I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name. Hinkapi? I don't know. Jose Alberto has the ball on the left, and Karolchuk makes the interception but gives it away. Alberto's in. Oh, and he passes it just wide. I was really concerned that was just going to roll past the goalkeeper then into the net. So we're almost up to half-time. We have managed to have our first shot off with a blistering XG of 0.06. It's been a relatively quiet game. There's a minute and a bit left of this half. We have got a highlight coming on now. So Karolchuk's got the ball for us. Jonsian moves it out to Velison on the left side. Looks like it might be an attack for us, actually. Betenko Stozic, nice little slow build-ups that we're used to. Oh god, no, it's been intercepted. Jansen's there to try and slow the attack down. There we go. Dwa gets the ball back in our possession. Charis, Dwa, Senga. Just move it forward, guys. Nicely, calmly, composed. Stick it in their net. That's, I should be a manager. That's all you need. Guys, score the goals. Bang. Wins everywhere. Karadimi has been put through. He's hit the post. Wait, he's got back to it. He's assisted himself. Who needs midfielders when you can do that? It is 1-0 to us with 4 seconds left of the half. So Janssen just knocks the ball forward to him. He breaks away, brings it down, has a shot. Everyone's asleep for some reason. Karadimi is chasing it on. He even gives himself a little bit of a clap on the way through. Pokes it in the net. Wonderful. Balde with a throw in for Barca. It's in their third. So he's advanced into our half now. Jose Alberto on the left side. He's not got many bodies in the middle to aim for, so hopefully we can just get an interception. That's just a good goal, isn't it, really? It sent the goalie the wrong way as well. Right into the top corner. 51 minutes is 1-1. Yeah, here I thought if he puts that ball in, that's ours all day long. He didn't do it. Gets it across. We weren't able to make the interception there, and then Pedri just rockets it into the top corner. So we have just passed the hour mark. We've brought in Soljam and Piatkowski for Janssen and Stozic. Annoyingly, their goal was their only, and still is their only shot on target. But to be fair, ours kind of was as well. It was our first shot on target, which hit the post, which technically isn't on target, but the game counted it, and then he got the rebound. It is still 1-1. We've got 12 so minutes left on the half. We've got 1 substitution left. Hopefully we can have a little highlight now. Squeeze a goal in. That would be beautiful. And here it is. Soljam's chasing the ball out onto the left side. Dodo and Araujo has the ball for Barca. I've just realised the cyclical of this. We're finishing in a game against Barcelona, which are the team that we started our first save with last year. It's all wonderful. I was just about to say it's not wonderful that we're now losing, but your man put it wide. Aquino takes his corner towards the middle, and Dua's header hits the crossbar. Into the injury time now. Each team has had 2 shots on target. It's been a relatively quiet game. We are going through to extra time now. They've had the better of the stats, but it doesn't necessarily mean they've been more deserving of the win. As we know, we've got 1 sub left. They've made all 4 of theirs, so we'll give it a few minutes. We'll make some of ours, see what we've got. Actually, you know what? I don't normally do this because I kind of phased out of it, but we'll see what we can do. We'll take Aquino out. We'll bring Mavondo in, I'm thinking. Or do we bring Rodenberg in? Yeah, we'll put Soljam forward. We'll bring Rodenberg in. So we've got those 2. Velison's currently sat on a yellow card, but he hasn't really got anyone that can replace him. Charis can come out for Newpert. I think that sounds like a good shout. Some little fresh legs on. I know we've brought an injured, or kind of, he's got a sprained neck, I think it was, in Rodenberg, but it should be enough to get him through the game. But 95 minutes, they are into the area. He hit the post, but I was pretty sure he's offside. The ref hasn't done anything about it. Never mind. It's just ended. Velison, with his corner, plays it short. I'm pretty sure he's just gone straight back offside. I don't know why they insist on playing a 1-2 from them. I think I might stop playing it short. Diop has the ball for Barcelona. Rolls it out to Araujo. Is it Garcia? And then forward towards Ferran Torres. 35 years old. He's played 100 minutes of football. He's going to play 120 because they've already made all their subs. Dodo puts it out to Vando on the edge of the area. Garcia. Yarmoliuk. Ferran, oh, for God's sake. Why do I criticise people? Or highlight them? It's 2-1. Of course Ferran Torres scores just after I let you know that he's 35 years old and has played 100 minutes of football. I'm going to demand some more. I'm not sure what else we can do. I'm going to move us to attacking, but rarely do so. But hopefully we'll push the boys forward. But Barca are just going to sit back on this whole possession. They're into extra time. Obviously, there's not really a fat lot we can do now. We've made all our subs. Just kind of sit and wait, really. 10 minutes left. I will berate, and I'll drop us back down to positive, because going to attacking hasn't done a thing for us. And instructions. Do you know what? Let's kick the tempo up. We'll really go over what we normally do. And we'll see if we can kind of shock them into scoring or conceding. Depends who you want to aim that sentence at. But we've got, 9 minutes left? We're going for a really big just change of kind of... oh my god, I've just completely gone. Instructions. I'm going to call it instructions. It's definitely not what I meant. But, yeah, that's a shame. Boo. Ferran Torres rockets one in and wins the game for Barcelona. It would have been a little bit too much of a fairy tale had we managed to win. But there are 19 seconds of the game left, you know. We might go to penalties. Hornios is an absolute beast at penalties, both saving and scoring, as we know. So if we can manage to score, I think we can have this on penalties. Solium, Rodenberg, Karademir's through. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my actual god. There's no reason why that shouldn't count. So I'm going to just get this and make sure we don't concede again. I was signing out. I was going home. I was getting ready to go to bed. I wouldn't mind, but it's about midday. 90 seconds. It's over. It's done. Like, we've passed 121. Surely there can't be anything else. Straight to penalties. And as we know, we're going to give Hornios one of the front five because it's what he does. I believe. I have the faith. It's penalties. Oh my actual god. Anything that happens here is a bonus. They've got Hornios last. Obviously, we know that's wrong because he should be towards the top. So, Solium, Karademir, Rodenberg are all good penalty takers. Then it goes through to Karolchuk, then Velison. So, we'll plonk him second. Be our second penalty taker. And he's also going to save some because he's an absolute tank. Good luck out there. You're going to need it. That's just not a good idea. Relax, pick your spot. And we'll tell him that I have the utmost confidence in them all. They love it when I tell them I've got confidence in them. So everyone's loving it. The only person that's anxious isn't taking a penalty. So don't worry about it, lad. Solium steps up. That's not a great start for us. Fair enough. Araujo against Hornios. We know what the boy does. He saves penalties. He does it in his sleep. Didn't save that one. That's a shame. He's going to step up for his own penalty now. Their goalie is quaking in his boots. He's like, what on earth is this Donny doing? Hornios, he's doing what he does. And what he does is score penalties. Ferran is up against the boy now. Right, top right. Hornios is going to save it. He's bloody done it. Oh, the kid's special. Absolutely special. Karademir, they scored the goal late as the game was finishing to get through to penalties. We're back ahead. Obviously, they've still got to take their equivalent penalty. Cañete against Hornios. He's going to save this one as well. He just is. There he goes. Hornios is good. He just is really good. Rodenberg. He's got an injured neck. Doesn't matter. Score. He's done it. We need to save or score, and we've won, I believe. Yeah. Hornios. Save a third. Literally, the second he stepped up at the penalty spot, it's all flipped. They didn't have a clue what was going on. They're shook. Vando. He's going to make the save again, isn't he? He just is. Go on, Hornios. Ah, he wasn't able to get to it. He's been close to both of the penalties that they scored, though, to be fair to him. And who's our fifth penalty taker? I can't remember. It wasn't Velison. It was Piatkowski? Might have been Karolchuk. It was Karolchuk. Bought in for 21 million, I think, from Bayern Munich. Our most expensive signing. We've only gone and done it. We've only gone and actually done it. Who am I? Who was I to write my team off? There's 10 seconds of the game left. You're losing. Doesn't matter, boss. We'll score, and then we'll beat them on penalties. Have a bit of that. What an end. We've got the dance. Right, brace yourselves, guys. Dwyer's going to do the... there it is. Wonderful. I don't even know if it is Dwyer. I think it is. Because Senga's the one that's an absolute beanpole. And then Velison's shorter. Oh, this is wonderful. trying to lightly applaud so it doesn't just ruin the audio. Who's doing the cartwheel? It's number 5. I think that was Carol Chuck. I might be wrong. I don't know. Either way, we've won. We've won the actual European Cup. Wonderful. I mean, that's a bit of a kick in the teeth, isn't it, really? The winners was ourselves. Biggest overachievers, Celtic. Are you kidding me? We've just won the cup for a team that were in the division below less than 2 years ago. Livid. Livid. Either way, it's all done. I'm going to fly through... Shall I fly through the season review? Nah. We don't care about the season review, do we, realistically? We'll go to our manager and we'll have a little look at a save review, if I can kind of fumble through one myself. You're welcome to read through these. For some reason, they repeat quite a lot. I have a thingy for signing high reputation players. I wasn't aware of that. We do like a high tempo pressing game. Big fan of that. We've never won a manager like kind of award, which is a bit mad. But we have won the Europa League, so it's fine. We move. The press I'm more used to seeing as assistant. Yeah, we don't like speaking to them. Don't need this. Mostly because I've covered it up. Promises and relationships. Oh wait, should we see if there's any people that have upset? So many people. Mostly it's managers of players that I've brought in on loan and then just refused to play because it's a waste of my time. History overview. We've earned £5 million. We've spent 3.87 on holiday. That could very well have been when I was looking for a job. Transfers of 79 million from 157 players, and from 141 sold, bought in 122. Your boy flips players for days. Paid 1.7 in agent fees, which annoys me as well, to be fair. Overall career stats, we had a 45% win. With Duisburg, 50%, because they're a bit good. 2 promotions, 1 cup. I'm pretty sure it counts the European thing as a cup. On the restart, because we had done 1860 before this, but we got sacked after 1 episode. So we were with 1889, Victoria, saved it, it's fine. 10th, 11th, and then 19th at the point of being sacked. We then picked up the job at Duisburg, slight climb, went up through the playoffs. Then we spent quite a few years at the second Bundesliga. And yet we drop into the Bundesliga proper, 5th, get into Europe, get to the final, win the piss and think, what on earth are you saying? Awards, we won Manager of the Year, 3rd place, runner-up, 3rd place. No one wants to give me it, that's fine. Competitions, I'm not going to read through all that because that's a little bit mad. But you know what? We've had a wonderful time. We've got the shortest biography ever, for some reason. But we've done absolute bits there. And if you have enjoyed the save and the video, the whole debacle, do me the favour, as mentioned earlier, like and subscribe. It would really mean a lot. I hope you're around for FM23, which is coming out. And we're also going to be in Germany for the beta, starting off with Dortmund. But yeah, there'll be items on the screen, so you can click through, subscribe, all that madness. Thank you very much for your time.